Hi everyone. Okay, so first things first, this is not a typical type of video. This is a very different camera quality, different lighting, sound quality, and I'm going to try and make it through this video without doing any edits. Hopefully that works out for me. But it's because this video needs to come out today, because the Golden Globe nominations were announced today, and I have quite some opinions about them. So what's funny is this is actually the second year in a row where I've intended on making a Golden Globe prediction video and not been able to because the day that I thought the nominations were going to come out was much later than they actually did. So can't make a prediction video, but I have my predictions on my phone and I can compare them to the actual list of nominees. This is just going to be a quick initial reaction thing because they were announced literally a couple hours ago. This is my first thoughts on them, and then hopefully over the weekend I'll get to make a more in-depth video with Paul and Dayton. So, for Best Motion Picture Drama, we have Black Panther, BlacKkKlansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, If Beale Street Could Talk, and A Star Is Born. So, A Star Is Born is the only one that I actually saw coming. It's pretty much the frontrunner to win. It's been on every Oscar and Golden Globe prediction list. Everyone saw that one coming. If Beale Street Could Talk, I haven't seen much marketing for it, and so I was surprised to see that there. Black Panther, especially, I... What bugs me is that they finally chose to nominate a Marvel movie for a Best Picture award, and they didn't even pick the Best Marvel Movie of the year. I think Avengers Infinity War is so much better than Black Panther. I mean, Black Panther's fine. I don't understand how it's Best Picture worthy. I don't know. And then BlacKkKlansman and Bohemian Rhapsody. Those two movies, okay, BlacKkKlansman is definitely a comedy. And I think that's very weird because the Oscars and Golden Globes, all of the types of movies that tend to get nominated for those awards are pretty much serious the entire way through. And so anytime there's a movie with just a slight comedic bit to it, it usually ends up getting nominated for comedy. Get Out got nominated for Best Comedy. The Martian won Best Comedy a couple years ago. Yet BlacKkKlansman, which is a straight-up satire, gets nominated for Best Drama. It doesn't make sense to me. And then Bohemian Rhapsody is a pretty even split. It's a drama, but with a bunch of funny moments. And so that seems like the kind of movie that could have been nominated for Best Comedy. I had it on my predictions for Best Comedy. But some of the surprises in this category are that Boy Erased didn't get nominated, First Man didn't get nominated, Widows didn't get a single nomination for the Golden Globes, which I wasn't the biggest fan of Widows, but that definitely surprises me. It had a lot of buzz going for it. And then what I'm wondering is, were The Mule, Mary Queen of Scots, and Welcome to Marwen, since those release dates are in December, I'm wondering if that's why they didn't get nominated, because their release dates were too late for the ballots to be cast for the Golden Globes. Usually there are a couple movies that get Oscar nominations that were completely ignored by the Golden Globes. Like, I think Phantom Thread was that movie last year. I feel like The Mule will probably be that movie this year. I'm spending too much time on one category. Hopefully this will go by faster as I go along. Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama. Glenn Close, The Wife. Lady Gaga, A Star Is Born. Nicole Kidman, Destroyer. Melissa McCarthy, Can You Ever Forgive Me? And Rosamund Pike, A Private War. Once again, Lady Gaga was really the only one that I saw coming. I heard some stuff for Glenn Close for The Wife. I didn't have her on my list, but it makes sense. I have not heard of Destroyer, the movie Nicole Kidman's in. I think it's weird that she got nominated for that movie, but not Boy Erased, which she was fantastic in. I've heard of A Private War that Rosamund Pike is in, but I haven't seen much marketing for it. And Can You Ever Forgive Me for Melissa McCarthy. I didn't know if they were going to go for comedy or drama for that. It's listed as a comedy in some places and a drama in others. But I was very surprised. I had Viola Davis for Widows on there, Felicity Jones for On the Basis of Sex, and Margot Robbie and Saoirse Ronan for Mary Queen of Scots. So this is a very odd category. Best Actor in a Motion Picture Drama. Bradley Cooper, A Star Is Born, Willem Dafoe, At Eternity's Gate, Lucas Hedges, Boy Erased, Rami Malek, Bohemian Rhapsody, and John David Washington, BlacKkKlansman. Bradley Cooper I saw coming. Lucas Hedges, I'm happy he got nominated. Rami Malek, yeah, he's probably going to win. He was fantastic in Bohemian Rhapsody. I have not heard of At Eternity's Gate. Dayton was telling me that apparently Willem Dafoe is playing Vincent Van Gogh in a movie. I have not heard of this movie, so maybe that's At Eternity's Gate. And John David Washington wasn't even that good in BlacKkKlansman. I think there were plenty of actors in that movie that were better than he was. Best Motion Picture Comedy or Musical. This is funny because I actually think the nominations for this are much better than the nominations for Best Picture Drama, which is interesting because Best Comedy tends to get less recognition, but I think they were much better with their choices. So we have Crazy Rich Asians, The Favorite, Green Book, Mary Poppins Returns, and Vice. The only ones I've seen are Crazy Rich Asians and Green Book, but I really liked both of those movies. I was very happy that they got nominated. I'm really excited for The Favorite. I'm excited for Mary Poppins Returns, and I saw Vice coming as well. So now we have Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Emily Blunt, Mary Poppins Returns. Olivia Colman, The Favorite. Elsie Fisher, 8th Grade. Charlize Theron, Tully. And Constance Wu, Crazy Rich Asians. Once again, a fair set of nominees. I am very happy that Elsie Fisher got nominated for 8th Grade. She was so good in that movie. I really wish the movie itself could have been nominated, but I'm at least glad the movie got recognized at all. And once again, I haven't seen Tully. I don't know if I will. I'm excited for The Favorite and Mary Poppins Returns. So I feel like that's going to be a solid set of nominations. Best Actor, Musical, or Comedy. Christian Bale, Vice. Lin-Manuel Miranda, Mary Poppins Returns. Viggo Mortensen, Green Book. Robert Redford, The Old Man and the Gun. And John C. Reilly, Stan and Ollie. I have not heard of Stan and Ollie. I'll have to check it out, but I have no opinions on that. Vice, I saw coming. Happy for Viggo Mortensen. Happy for Robert Redford. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Really? Okay, he doesn't look that great in the trailers, but I don't know. Maybe this will be another Greatest Showman situation where the movie gets nominated for a bunch of Golden Globes, and then once the Oscars come around, they're like, yeah, whatever. But that definitely surprised me that he got nominated for that. Especially, I feel like... No, yeah, I think it makes sense. Sorry, I'm checking my predictions, and there weren't many great other options. We have Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Amy Adams, Vice. Claire Foy, First Man. Regina King, If Beale Street Could Talk. Emma Stone, The Favorite. And Rachel Weisz, The Favorite. Claire Foy was fine in First Man. I haven't seen any of the others. Like I said, this is a weird set of nominees because all of the stuff that got nominated, mainly for dramas, are things that either haven't come out yet or haven't had much marketing, and so I haven't really heard of them. Everything that was predicted to get a bunch of nominations didn't. I think that's very strange. Amy Adams I saw coming. Haven't heard much about If Beale Street Could Talk, and once again, excited for The Favorite. Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Mahershala Ali, Green Book. Timothée Chalamet, Beautiful Boy. Adam Driver, BlacKkKlansman. Richard E. Grant, Can You Ever Forgive Me? And Sam Rockwell, Vice. I am so happy that Mahershala Ali got nominated. Happy that Timothée Chalamet got nominated. He was good in Beautiful Boy. Adam Driver in BlacKkKlansman. I think if you were going to nominate anyone from BlacKkKlansman, it should have been Topher Grace. I think he was so awesome in that movie, and I just think it's weird that of all the things that could have been recognized for, I think the best part about the movie wasn't recognized, yet so many other things were. Best Motion Picture Animated. Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Mirai, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. See, this category, I can definitely see where all the nominations are coming from. It's what you would expect. It's probably either going to go to Incredibles 2 or Isle of Dogs, and I'd be fine with either of those. I'm not going to go over a foreign language because I don't know any of them, but apparently Roma got nominated for a bunch of stuff. Best Director, Bradley Cooper, A Star is Born, Alfonso Cuarón, Roma. Peter Farrelly, The Green Book, Spike Lee, BlacKkKlansman, and Adam McKay, Vice. I don't think any of those movies were... Well, I haven't seen Roma or Vice, but of the three, Star is Born, Green Book, and BlacKkKlansman, I don't think any of them were particularly directed phenomenally. Like, they were directed well, but there's nothing super special about the way they were shot. So, I don't know. And then, Best Screenplay, we have Roma, The Favorite, If Beale Street Could Talk, Vice, and Green Book. Very happy that Green Book got nominated. I haven't seen any of the others. This is so weird. I've seen so many movies this year, yet all the ones that actually got nominated. Whatever. But interesting that A Star is Born didn't get nominated because that's been getting so much buzz for literally everything. I could have expected it to win Best Screenplay, but no, it didn't even get nominated. Best Original Score, A Quiet Place, Isle of Dogs, Black Panther, First Man, and Mary Poppins Returns. Apart from Isle of Dogs, I don't remember the scores from any of these movies. Actually, I remember the score from A Quiet Place, and I thought it was good, but when it comes to original score, I feel like the Academy and the Hollywood Foreign Press tend to nominate just whoever shows up. They tend to nominate by composer instead of for the actual score. And that always makes me upset because there are always so many great scores that really impact the story that don't get nominated, and I feel like lots of the times they nominate very generic scores. Like, I think First Man's score was pretty generic. I think Black Panther's score was pretty generic. Now we have Best Original Song. All the Stars from Black Panther. Girls in the Movies from Dumplin'. Requiem for a Private War from A Private War. Revelation from Boy Erased. And Shallow from A Star is Born. I hope it either goes to Revelation or Shallow. I would hope for Revelation, but you know it's going to be Shallow because A Star is Born. And then, I haven't seen many of the TV shows. I mean, I haven't seen many of the movies either. But I'm not going to go into much detail about the TV shows because, yeah, I'm excited for Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Season 2 came out, I think, yesterday, and so I'm going to see that. I haven't watched Sharp Objects yet, but I definitely want to. I need to watch Barry. I need to catch up on The Good Place. I haven't seen The Assassination of Gianni Versace. Like, there are lots of shows here that I want to see. Westworld, Handmaid's Tale. But I just haven't gotten the chance to, and so I'm going to see how many I can watch within the next month leading up to the Golden Globes. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, so those are my initial reactions to the Golden Globe nominees, for movies at least. Be sure to comment below what you thought of these nominations, and yeah, just let me know what you thought. Also, please follow us on Instagram and follow my account on Letterboxd. Please subscribe to our channel because that really helps us out, and like this video. But really, let me know what you guys thought because I want to have conversations about this with people. I want to know what other people thought because I think this is not exactly a set of bad nominees, but it's so odd. It was not what I was expecting at all. And I guess this means the film industry is changing, because last year there were a lot of surprises at the Golden Globes and the Oscars as well, and so who knows? Also, this year was the first year in a long time that I haven't actually looked up anything about the nominees. I probably should have said that at the beginning of the video, but I'm used to looking up a bunch of stuff about predictions, and I tried not to this year to see if I could, to see how well I could do at guessing on my own. Not very good for the Golden Globes. Hopefully the Oscars will be a different story, but we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.